for the ride. Ohio vibes. Scotty's in control. Let's go! Absorbin, endorphins, feel the ride. Scotty streaming from the Cedar Point sky. From the gates to the lift hill, thrills don't stop. Ohio heat and the bass gon' drop. Flashing lights and airtime dreams, looping through life on digital streams. From first drop to that final break, we're chasing joy for endorphins' sake. Let's go, let's ride, it's a live stream vibe. Coasters, clicks, that dopamine high. Laughs on the path, thrills in the chat. Scotty's world, you can't beat that. Kings Island, Columbus nights, zooming through parks under neon lights. G-force locked and we're coasting free, fueling fun like it's therapy. Energy spikes when the drop zone calls. We don't walk, nah, we launch through walls. Joy is the mission, the stream's the wave. Hit the bell, join the brave. Let's go, let's ride, it's a live stream vibe. Coasters, clicks, that dopamine high. Laughs on the path, thrills in the chat. Scotty's world, you can't beat that. Absorb the moment, ride the rush. Scotty's live, and we're never slowing down.
How's it going, everyone? I believe we are live. I didn't catch the first little bit of chat there, so. How's it going, everyone? Gotta put the old straps behind the beard here, make sure. Alright. Looks like audio's good. Park's crazy busy already. Line for gatekeepers, nuts. Line for Wild Mouse is out the gate there, looks like. Looks like Draco's in the chat. I see Jennifer Lynn. Yesterday. Prove it. Hey Jay Sanchez, what's up? Don't really have, as normal with my weekend streams, not much planned here. Just wanting to kind of see what the crowd's like. Curious to see how my reception goes because I have 0 cell phone right now. That's scary. So I'm gonna go ahead in the park here. The line for security up front was wild. Hey BJ. So.
What up, bud?
What's up? How's it going?
Going good.
You're
I know your whole setup is gonna sit.
It's a roll of the dice. Magnum Gate, I have issues. I'll be walking through, and then I'll have to take everything off and whatnot. But
any ducks on you today?
nope, nope. It is crazy busy Saturday, so just whatever happens today, I guess.
Show skin up there.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
There it is.
There you are. Perfect.
Thank you. Number 72 of the season. We are in. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of cell phone service here. I'm going to sit down and kind of attach everything the way I want to here. Maybe. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any sort of rides in today. Maybe a flat ride or something. We'll push for like a some sort of pocket ride. Almost saw like some sort of like road rage argument thing go on, but I feel like I've done it enough times where I have a little trick down that I can kind of get around everything a little bit faster than normal. Like maybe if you try to like dive straight through it. Everything's going full force today. Like on Friday, there were things down. Like for staffing issues, I'm assuming like they can consolidate all their staff into all the rides that they know people want to ride. Like Blue Streak wasn't running. I believe Max Air wasn't running. There's a whole list. But if it means that the rest of the park can run smoothly, I guess, whatever. Hopefully they have it figured out. All right, I still don't have any cell phone reception. I don't know whether it's just from the congestion here or there we go, got a little reset there. I think we're good. Zoom around here. Okay. Go up towards, let's do my normal lap. Normally whenever I come here through the front, I'll do like a kind of my lap to get warmed up, get my steps in or whatever. So let's do my normal lap today. Don't really have much planned, like I said, hanging out. It's really crazy busy. Crazy sea of people behind me here, see how I can navigate. I've noticed like, I'm by myself, it's a lot easier, but with like groups, I struggle. I'm able to zip around the groups and kind of it's kind of tough to do that and keep up with the group, or not keep up, but keep an eye on the group.
Well, they're right here somewhere.
So I tend to walk pretty quickly, especially when I get into like crowd anxiety or whatever. I just want to like get out of there and start moving. So part of the reasons why I don't mind walking by myself as much. Just like a passing lane open, not take it. Hang on. Yeah, my numbers are weird here. Hopefully everything's good for you guys. Everything good? Video, sound? I'm running 60 frames per second again. after doing 30 frames on my vertical streams. Since I was running 2 different video feeds, I figured if I can do 160, I can run 2 30s. But I don't know, that's not exactly how it works with the math, but you know, it did. Ended up working in the end. Like I said, I'm a little scared of the numbers I'm seeing right now, so hopefully everything's good on your guys' end. It's good here. Here and there we'll see a bit low, but right? Oh shoot, okay. Alright, we're back here. My original connection didn't work, but now I'm back on this one. It looks like I'm getting cell phone reception, so I'm thinking the bonding was messed up and it was relying on the cell phone when it wasn't there. That's why I was giving a little bit rate. So now everything looks a little better on my end. So appreciate you guys' feedback on that, because like I said, I only have numbers on my, like, what I can tell what's going on. So like if I notice something weird or whatever, that's usually when I'll ask and be like, is everything good on your guys' end? Because I mean, I can only tell so much, and today's gonna be one of those days where it's really busy and I'm heading to, you know, where most people are right now. Seems like it's down actually. So yeah, oh, all passing lanes are blocked.
Right. They don't mess with me.
There we go. Caught in a passing lane. Hey, and Jet saw SpongeBob, I think. I don't know if he's heard me say hi to him. So we out here at Cedar Point watching CT2 not run. I'm glad I got my rides in yesterday. I got 2 rides in yesterday. Everything I pretty much wanted to do, I did yesterday. Also because of the fact that it was busy yesterday also, but definitely not this busy at this time yesterday. That makes sense. So it's only gonna get busier. Everything's looking good so far. Speed walking through your room right now. Probably looks really funny on the wide angle camera. I'm probably like zooming past people. Oh, Magnum's got a pretty long wait. They were waiting outside the gate there. I wonder if they just opened. This is the time where they need to be running 3 trains on Magnum. But I feel like the Magnum crew hasn't been very consistent this year. Years I have seen Magnum run 3 trains. It's been when, like, you see the same kind of people running the ride every time I'm there, and so far I feel like I've seen a lot of new people almost every time I'm there. So it's like a mix of, you know, people that are experienced plus like one little slow cog in the whole operations can cause a setup there, you know, with 3 trains. And the setup is technically a breakdown and that looks bad on the supervisors, and so it's, you know, it's down to the supervisor and the leadership crew to see whether, you know, it's worth the risk of you know, getting in trouble with their higher ups for having technically, you know, actual breakdowns in a sense, because it is downtime and they consider it downtime. So there's Jerry. Just gonna chat here. We'll take her out some severe weather tomorrow and Monday. Picked the perfect day today and yesterday too. I had my sweatshirt off for most of the day yesterday, and I didn't even bother bringing it into the park today. And I feel bad for the people that are wearing sweatshirts right now. Like, I'm struggling. I know I'm speed walking or whatever, but it's mostly the sun that gets me, you know. It's not so much actual heat. So the actual like temperature and stuff feels nice, where, you know, I'm almost feel better by moving quickly because I'm like naturally air cooling myself right now. Let's head over here, hit up the bathrooms, see what's going on at the back of the park here. Maybe see if farmhouse is busy, get a quick little meal in. Putting on the copyright claim. There was like a flip that they switched when I was sitting at the Grand Pavilion. I went from like their swing music that doesn't get copyrighted to blaring copyrighted music, and I like pinpointed the time. I looked back in the VOD and all the claims I got, and I was like, yep, right there. Very, very busy today. That's pretty much kind of going to be the point of the stream today, I guess. Just going to be me speed walking through the crowds and seeing how crazy it is today. Look at the different lines and laugh at the people waiting in them. I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like, if it's your only time of the year here, 1 or 2 times of the year, and you didn't get to ride something, and it's a long wait, and it's your only opportunity or whatever. That's one thing. Definitely need to sit down here soon and get things plugged in. Or too long. So. Now we're gonna head back that way. Alright, we're back. Oh, nice breeze. That feels good. Who's that at the park? I can't tell right now. Where is it? Elias? At the park? I mean, I feel like half of Ohio's at the park right now. My chat on my new phone is like has a smaller print or text, and then I haven't changed it, so I like have to like position my camera in a way which where there's a background where I can see certain colors that pop up. I'm old, so I'm getting it. But at the same time, like, it's tough to like see the contrasting colors. Like right now, I see it's like a dark red on like the shadows. It's hard to see. So whatever. So just tip it up like this here real quick, and I can see chat. head this way to see what farmhouse is looking like. And I'll go back around through Maverick. I would like to sit down at farmhouse, you know, munch on a little bit of food or whatever. I'm not necessarily hungry, but I'm also probably not going to be hungry the whole time I'm here. So it's like I'll just go ahead and get some calories in me or whatever, get a little bit of energy. And this spot I usually set up at, it looks like it's taken, so. Just from seeing that alone, I'm going to assume it's probably really busy inside. But seeing this over here reminds me I still haven't done The Conjuring yet. I'm hoping to do it maybe Thursday. It took me about like
Decorated area.
it didn't take as long as I thought it would. Only about 10 minutes. But I bet like there's some other people that probably took longer. And we're just gonna go cut through here.
What does she want to do?
Do you need help carrying anything? Do you have a drink?
Oh, you went to the zoo and got sun. Wait, you have a sun allergy rash? Ouch.
No.
Inject? That's not good. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about living in Florida with this, getting like the sun allergy. That's not, well, that doesn't mix. Hope you're feeling better here soon. Hey, Tsunami. Random person. I noticed a couple people have done that or whatever. They see me streaming, they're able to look me up or whatever. So I guess the YouTube algorithm is doing its thing then if you're able to find me that easy. So appreciate you hopping in here, checking it out. I mean, this is going to be a boring stream. If you're already here at Cedar Point, you know, probably going to have more fun time than you will watching this stream right now. But if you're, you know, if you don't have that much opportunity to come to the park, I usually stream, you know, try to stream once a week when I can here. So it gives people opportunity to come hang out, check out the park, see what's going on, you know. So, but you know, at the same time, I can't blame you for. I mean, I wouldn't want to watch my stream when I'm at the, if I was at the park, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But if you're bored sitting in line or chilling out, whatever, you know, welcome anyone to come in and hang out. And let's head over to Steel Vengeance, see what's going on over here. How busy it is. It's part of my lap. Go down and check out Steel Vengeance. Usually it's where I print out my single-use Vaseline because that's the one that I have the most luck at. But recently I've had luck with them scanning, but they don't actually print out the ticket. There's like a little error that pops up that I know once I see that error, it's not going to print the ticket, so just give up. So Bloodbath is back here. I've only ever done it a couple times, but I feel like I'm done with any sort of like house.
Thank you. Geese are not going up.
I'm going to assume that Steel Vengeance is dead. The amount of people that are coming this way, the amount of people coming this way. So we're just going to split the crowd. Yep, Steel Vengeance down. People are walking out of the queue. So that's a bummer. Oh yeah, Bloodbath is back here. Right there. Hey, Junk Tank. Appreciate for the follow on Twitch. It is a very beautiful day today. You love the ultra wide cam electric, yeah. That's one of my favorite. Like, I know the zoom is nice, but that actually, to be honest, is my favorite feature of my new phone. Is like the wider zoom or wider angled because this is the normal, like I can keep this is like if I want to keep something stable, like if I need to keep some sort of like something in center frame smoothly, like while I'm walking, I do it that way. But like if I'm walking, you know, this is more, everyone kind of see everything. It's actually like a wider angle than a normal human eye, I would think, because like I'm almost kind of navigating through, looking through my phone almost in a sense. So, and it's also nice then when it's condensed down onto a screen or a cell phone or whatever, you're able to like scan around and see, get more information in, you know, more visual information in. So I'm definitely glad I have this set up at the moment. My plan is for next year to have even better set up, you know, that's what I keep trying to do and
I feel really
on here, just constantly, like it's the way I try to run the channel in general, you know, just try to keep it going every day, just try to learn something new every day, something new from whatever you're doing, try to apply it to the next time you're doing that thing, and that's kind of how I'm doing my streams every time. I kind of try to learn from something, like either in real time while it's happening, or I'll go back and look at the VOD and see something I totally missed or whatever. As long as I can learn something or I can employ like some sort of new technology or some sort of, like I go back and think about it, like, oh, I should do it different, you know, next time or whatever. So I feel like it's like something you can apply in everyday life or whatever, you know, so. Yeah, I think farmhouse is gonna be a no-go. Let's swing around the trail. There's usually not much going on there that I'm interested in there, like at this time of day. But we'll swing back around towards Millennium and Siren's Curse. Go to the Valraven. That's all the way on the other side of the park, but I mean, I am technically heading that way, I guess, so yeah, I mean, if you want to check that out, I mean, if you want to stick around, I'll head that way. Oh, farmhouse smells amazing right now. I am bummed though that they don't have their broccoli casserole though for Halloweekends, so I keep trying to find a different like substitution for it, and I think pretty much the only substitution I found is just to get in a side salad. I don't really, potatoes are nice, but usually when I'm like eating here, I want something like quick and easy and it goes down fast and easy and good. And while, you know, potatoes are simple or whatever, I don't know, they're, especially in the warmer days, it's harder to get down like the starchy potatoes, you know. I get like 1 or 2 down and that's about all I can do, and I feel bad for wasting the rest of them. There's a salad, I can just load up with a ton of ranch and create a ranch vessel, as we like to call it. Just a way to ingest ranch dressing. A delivery method to put the ranch dressing straight into the arteries. See that speed racing right there? See the lanes, you gotta take them. It's definitely super busy right now. It can get pretty bad shoulder to shoulder up here at night, especially when everyone's kind of scared and they're walking slower, you know, like they have sliders out here. Everyone's kind of like on edge or whatever and jumpy or whatever, and that really kind of slows everything up, you know. And talking to Scotty up here, and like I said, it's already pretty busy here right now.
So there's another design of that shirt too.
And at this point, I close that off over there. I was gonna say I was gonna sit down here, but they have a little fire pit thingamajigs. That'd be a good idea. I'd like that. It's one of my chill spots. during the summer because of the water wheel there, but it's still pretty chill even without the water wheel. I just really like that sound, you know. But with those fire pits there, that could be pretty fun at night, you know, if they have those fire pits going. Is there a way for you to get smell-o-vision? That's great. Right here, no, you wouldn't want smell-o-vision right here, right now. Put it that way. But yeah, there are certain parts of the park that would be amazing. Like yeah, like walking by. Timing on that right now, Jay, is great. I mean, if you really want to, you know, have smell-o-vision through here, you know, for your, like to me, I'm, you know, grew up around a lot of rural areas, so that smells, you know, familiar, but it's something I notice when I walk through here sometimes, you know, with people like, oh wow, the smell, like, oh, it smells bad or whatever, but like it doesn't necessarily smell bad, it's just a smell to me. Like it smells better than like certain candles and certain artificial smells that I've encountered, put it that way. There's Paul. Good to see him in there running the shop. Well, I mean, from what I've heard, he used to be able to sit out there and wood carve all day and like make stuff for people to buy. And they moved him into doing like part-time running the shop and doing that. But if that means that he gets to keep doing it or whatever, I guess, you know, definitely seems like he has fun, enjoys doing it. There's a lot of different like passion jobs here at Cedar Point. I feel like the type of person you are, like the ride-out position could be that, but then there's like the rail people, the conductors and stuff. I mean, I'm sure they have a whole system of like engineers and like people, you know, focus just on repair, focus just on running it, conductors and engineers and stuff. So I'm sure they're not doing it for the paycheck, you know, they're doing it because they're passionate about it. They can do it at a place where it's safe and it's fun, and they can just chill all day doing the thing that they love, you know. I think that's pretty cool. And if any type of person you are, there's definitely like the barnyard, maybe even like working with the horses here, you know, like. Okay, we're going through the tunnel dune. I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna stop flapping my gums here until we get past it, because yeah, we're gonna lose Wi-Fi. We're going to straight to cell right now. As Millennium Force is going over, yep, lost Wi-Fi. Well, it's good to see that my cell phone is working strong actually now. So if you can still hear me, I'm on a straight cell, so we're good. Wi-Fi's coming back. Hope you guys don't mind me talking about all the technical jargon on stream, but like I said earlier, it's like half the fun for me, is employing the learning technology and employing it and practicing it and putting it into effect and into a live scenario and having everything go right. You know, it's like the fruits of my labor sort of thing. Or like, you know, when everything goes smooth and the way I want it to. The way I always thought about it, and I think I've talked about it before, like when you film a vlog or any sort of like footage, it's fun, like you're able to kind of curate your experience at the time, and at the same time you don't have to film everything that you're doing, so you're kind of able to maybe experience what you are doing a little more thoroughly. But then all the work then goes, like what you enjoyed then during the filming, all that then goes into the tail end of the editing. So like the way I see it, it's like all the work for streaming comes up front, like before. It's all like front heavy. Do all the work before, and it's like you're kind of like filming is almost not necessarily easy, but I mean it's almost as easy as pushing the record button in a sense, you know. So it's all down to the editing, what you use for the footage and how you put it together and how you splice it and how you like cut it up and all that kind of thing. That's where the work goes in. So, you know, each thing is fun in and of itself. And so I enjoy both, but I also I'm kind of lazy. So it's kind of tough for me to stay on like a schedule, and a lot of times I don't feel like I have enough time to do what I want, or if I do have enough time, then I procrastinate, and you know. So with this, I'm able to like piece it together on my own time, get it together and how I want, practice it. And then setting like the time I do want to stream is a little more concrete, like it's more committal in a sense. So I'm saying like, oh, I'm streaming tomorrow or whatever, and I put it up there, like I'm committing to that, and I'm gonna, you know, follow through with it. And I only put that stream up, like putting it public is like the final sort of like block of the puzzle for me at that point. As soon as I put that up, like, all right, I know everything's good to go. As soon as I hit the, you know, public or whatever. I don't like this area. It's the worst area possible for me right now.
Yeah. Let's go over.
Just the way that angle is right there. I hate that angle. I hope they redesign it. I have a feeling they will redesign this whole area whenever they do anything with Rougarou, which I'm assuming they will. Wow, the crowds right now. Everyone's walking toward the back of the park. Past Siren's Curse right now. Should catch up with chat. I've been to Cedar Point since 2016. When did they get rid of Chick-fil-A? 3 years ago? 23, I think was the first year they didn't have it. This is the first year I started coming back after my hiatus, Cedar Point hiatus. I never really was a fan, like I feel like the stuff I would get at Chick-fil-A that I like, they wouldn't have at that location. Like I like getting like the grilled nuggets and mac and cheese or whatever, you know, and everyone else likes getting the chicken sandwiches and stuff. Like, so I didn't necessarily get into Chick-fil-A too much until recently, after I figured out that they're basically the only place that has a non-fried nugget. Well, the ADA line for Siren's Curse right now. I feel like this is probably like Alright, I'm seeing red. Lost Wi-Fi. Alright, we're back. Sort of. I can definitely tell it's like busier through here. When I'm moving through the Wi-Fi access points, it's having a hard time like connecting to it. But I'm getting enough bandwidth. It's just the hopping between the points, I think. When I'm moving around, it's having trouble. And if I get into a busy area, then it's going to be cell phone congestion. Like, I feel like this is kind of designed for, you know, high traffic or whatever. But like when I went to Conneaut for D-Day, it was, I expected the towers to be overwhelmed, but I didn't expect it to be overwhelmed in the manner of the fact of how it acted with my stream, if that makes sense, because it makes sense when I went back and looked at it, because normal kind of calling and like basic, you know, web browsing worked, but actually trying to stream video or whatever, that's a whole different story. No show going on. Looks like they're having fun, but it's not my thing. Okay, we're going back towards the boardwalk here. Whew. Okay. The one lap around the park, I'm starting to feel it now. That's all it took, was just one lap speeding around. I have to sit down up and just see if I can get a spot in Grand Pavilion. At this point, I'm just gonna try and see what the shortest food line is. Like, I don't have my ridiculous setup like I did last stream, where I felt really awkward. Like, I feel awkward enough sitting in line talking to myself on a stream, and then having the dual phone set up that, that was extra awkward. Which I can take like a certain amount of like awkwardness and whatnot. Like, I'm kind of used to it, but once you start adding layers on top of the layers on top of layers, I'm like, okay, it's starting to get me a little too much now. Yeah, I don't mind looking too, like, it doesn't bother me too much with like streaming setup or whatever, you know. Especially with my bag, like right now I don't have any wires going to my bag or anything, but normally it'll be like pretty incognito. So alright, I'm gonna head over to take the far side here. Windseeker isn't going, I don't think. I wouldn't mind riding Windseeker right now, to be honest. Also, I think it'd be fun to ride Windseeker and have someone on the ground with a mic and a phone, and then I ride the ride. Because I'm pretty sure line of sight, you should hear me like all the way at the top. I'm like curious to see if you can. But like I said, my mic is secure, more secure than I feel like stuff I normally wear, so I don't mind doing it. Like, it's not coming off my neck, plus the little magnet, so you know, we're good there. Walk around the park, eat food, watch shows kind of day. You got it, Melissa. Growing up in Michigan, you didn't even know what Chick-fil-A. That's great. Someplace he ate at Cedar Point. You know, it's bad when Gatekeeper and Magnum both have 90-minute waits. Yeah, I can go back here and check out the Gatekeeper line. It was bad. Gemini's 120? I think it must have just opened. I don't know, whatever song you were talking about that you loved, I'm gonna get claimed for it. If you heard it, then YouTube heard it. I feel like you could do some insane stuff streaming with a crew of a few people. Yeah, so funny you say that. Tay, not Tay, Electric said that. So I watch a lot of, recently on Twitch. I've been watching Twitch for a long time. And a lot of the ideas I get for my server, or for my setup, like, I don't necessarily copy it, but I like use the same, like, I employ a lot of my ideas organically, naturally, on top of like the tech or whatever. Like, I take a lot of inspiration from like the way they do the tech and OBS and setups and stuff. Especially if when I'm going to do the IRL backpack. But there's been some pretty crazy productions lately with iShow Speed and Kai Cenat. They've been doing their like tours across America, and they'll have like you said, they'll have security and like cameraman, and even have like people working, you know, OBS, like switching the cameras. So sorry. So I was recently watching. So TwitchCon was on Thursday or Friday. It's like going on right now. One of the days, whatever. I saw him. I don't know if you guys saw him, but I saw him.
Any line we go to.
Oh my god, it's so packed. It's wild. So that's the nacho line. I'm just now figuring out. This is the line to get nachos. Alright, so I'm really distracted right now, Electric. Let me get back to what I was trying to say. Like, they have scare actors out, and I saw one of them that distracted me like hardcore. Okay, anyway, I don't want to go outside again. Feels nice in here. So, I was watching a stream, Miskiff stream. I don't normally watch him, but every once in a while, I like tune in and see what he's doing. And he was on his way to TwitchCon, and him and E-Rob, another streamer, they basically just bought a crappy tandem bike from Walmart, and they rode that tandem bike all the way from LA to San Diego, which is like 130, 180 some odd miles. I'm not going in there either. But they had like a phone on the handlebars. They had a phone, like a wide angle phone, like on the side of the bike as they were going, so it was like getting like a side angle of them. They had like all this, like, I could definitely tell that there was like someone like switching, like keep an eye on the angles, switching what was cool. And then they even had a chase vehicle. So they had someone that was, and I'm assuming they had permits to be able to legally do it, because you can like file for permits and have like a chase vehicle and stuff like that to film legally. But they had a chase vehicle, and then they had like someone pointing out the back of that chase vehicle at them. So they had like 3 or 4 different camera angles that they're switching between. Yeah, like that's actually their like there's actually like the unsung heroes of their stream. Like when I watch certain streamers, they're like the production team, like Jacob, he's like a big one. Like if you ever watched Ice Poseidon back in the day, like he was the only reason why Ice was able to do a lot of things he was able to do, because that was like very cutting edge back then with like what Jacob was doing. Like the stuff I'm doing now is like the stuff he was doing like 10 years ago, you know. So so they had all those camera angles. Like it was like really nice. The production was great so far. Well, that's locked. That's what I thought. So they're riding their bike with all the camera angles. They had picture-in-picture in the bottom left, and then they made it to the ocean. And as soon as they made it to the ocean, they cut to a drone shot. So pretty much like maybe like, I know that they were probably planning that like a month or so in advance, but at the same time, I had just done my bicycling drone stream myself. So you can imagine like what I was thinking, watching this like crazy level production with all these people doing kind of a similar thing to what I had already done. Like I don't know if this is a coincidence or like what I should think about this, because like that was my own original idea to like do that kind of stuff, like with a bike, like taking my bike out, and I had the chest strap with the action cam, like figuring out all that kind of stuff was kind of my own kind of idea. Okay, this is a bad idea with the music. Yep, can't do the music. It's already loud. So yeah, once I saw that drone shot, I was a little bewildered in a sense, like, because like I said, I was talking about, they have this huge production team, and they're doing like a very similar thing to what like my, like 15,000 people are watching this stream doing a very similar thing that I had like come up with myself. So I'm not gonna say, I mean, I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to think about that. Like, I know that it was like definitely too far in advance to like, for them to like plan for it. Or we for real people to like see my stream, like, oh, we gotta do that, now we're gonna do it. Like I would like, it's almost like we came up with it at the same time or whatever, you know. Like there's no way that they saw mine and then like were able to do that quickly. Like not even to think, like I'm not even saying that I think that highly of myself that they would do that, but there's even no way that they could have. So it's just, I don't know. I'm still a little bewildered. But yeah, anyway, they had that bike stream. They had the different drone shots of them like riding the bike. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you have like a production team of people, like the kind of stuff you can have just from, because the technology is there. It just comes down to the ideas and having like the manpower to employ those ideas and have them work semi-flawlessly or whatever. Okay, it's pretty busy in there. Going back out here. Put my sunglasses and hat back on. Getting all tangled up. I'm actually like sweating to death right now. I was hoping to sit down somewhere. Okay, well, I was hoping to sit and chill in there for a bit, but I think I may even just like at this point, let's just go out of the park limits here. Let's go outside and find a spot. How about that? And then we can have a little chat, talk about more nerdy stuff like that. I don't know if you guys are into that, but like I said, that some people are. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat now. That was a little too wild for me in there to like see chat. Lands are saying nachos. Yep. I don't know why that many people are waiting on nachos. I'd love to work on a production like that. I think so too. That'd be fun to stay in the background and, like I said, have like the fruits of your labor be, you know, realized and destined for that IRL stream. I mean, like I said, I've watched a lot of streams, and I don't necessarily like think I'm copying anyone in a sense, but like I do take inspiration, and then I take the inspiration and employ my own kind of ideas on top of that. So, you know, I don't, because they even had some like RV streams and stuff like that. Like that's already been a thing, and that's something I also would like to do. Some sort of road trip, camera setup in like an RV of some kind. Why is everyone waiting here? I'm confused. Oh, it feels really nice out here. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a spot in the shade. I'm gonna sit down and chill. May even come down to sitting down up here at the surf lounge, and we're coming back in through breakers. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good to me. There's like a ton of people on the beach right now. It's amazing. I love it. All right, just checking my numbers here. We got still have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is halfway decent out here. That's why I don't mind coming out here on stream. I thought I'd give you guys a little break from my blabbering there. I got tired of hearing my voice, so it's really nice out here. It's very relaxing. Like I almost wish I had I do have most of my beach stuff. It's something I'd really like to do next year. It's just a matter of my phone overheating, but now that I have my action cam set up, that's something I would really like to try next year, is going to be a beach stream. Because I need to use my action cam and keep my phone kind of either in like a protector, like a plastic phone, or you know, like the waterproof little plastic things, or keep it up by the tent or whatever. I don't know. Probably best to keep it with me, and I can like, if I know that it's waterproof, then I can like have it on the water, and that way it'll be like water cooled in a sense. Then I can read chat and then just have the action cam. Then, like, you know, your guys' point of view be from the action cam.
Wait, come on, maybe
that's like riding with my bike and stuff. That's fun, especially with the you know, the horizon balancing and everything. It looks really nice, the extra stabilization. But like, there's actual applications that it could be used even better for, which would be, you know, like having it in waterproof setting, either like some sort of pool or a hot tub where like there's no like strangers around, you know, if it's all friends. Like I would feel weird like having a camera in like a confined area pool or like a hot tub if I didn't know kind of everyone there, and we're all around. If you have like 5-6 people hanging out, like there's that one stream midsummer there where we all hung out in the hot tub over here. One of my first month or two streaming there, we all hung out in one of the hot tubs over here. that wasn't so bad because, you know, there's like, there's me, Drew, Yoko, Andrew, Trent, and Jay. Like, there's a bunch of people there, like, that don't mind having the camera, you know, around and know what I'm doing. If you would see the action camera as, like, I feel like not necessarily everyone would understand what's going on when they see an action cam. Because when people see like a selfie stick and a phone, don't forget the coasters for sleep collection. No. I think that might even be like an off-season project for me, because I feel like I can go scrub through my streams enough to where I could like pick up a lot of the audio already just on my streams. What's up, Jim? Like there's already enough background sounds that, especially before I got my mic. Gonna go over here and see if I can find a spot to sit down and chill for a little bit. Ah, yes. Okay. Please allow me to chill, if you wouldn't mind. Oh. Lost my hat. My hat is covered in sweat right now. I'm probably a wreck. Okay, yeah, I'm using the camera as a... Okay. Nice little reset here. Scotty bucks, yep, pretty much. That's kind of what I was heading for. Well, I do have Big B in the car still, but table's moving. Let's see, what time is it? What do we got? Got about an hour left of the stream, less than an hour. Might push the stream up, you know, since I started late. Keep it at least 2 hours, like doing 2-hour streams. Another summer Saturday in October. You got it, Jeff. Oh. Okay, let me put my shades back on here. I was hoping to get, like, I had one hoodie day, like last week or so. That was nice. I've had a lot of failed hoodie days where, like, oh, it's gonna be nice and chilly or whatever, but as soon as that sun, like, anytime you see like saying like 59, 60 degrees, but it says sunny, you can almost guarantee it's going to be a nice warm 70 at least, like, you know. I really don't know what to think about the unseasonably warm weather. Like, if you can actually like plan for it, you know it's going to be here, that's one thing, and you can like have more beach days and more, you know, warm weather days or whatever, but when it's so unpredictable, you don't know whether it's going to be 50 degrees or 80 degrees apparently, like it is today. Let's see, yeah, it feels like 80 right now. That was a good workout. I peaked my heart rate at about 138, so yeah. That was a nice speed walk through the park. Go to Tim Hortons, get a large triple. I haven't had one of those in a long time, to be honest. I used to go to Tim Hortons all the time. Look forward to the cool October days when it's hot. Sometimes it's frustrating. Yeah, like, because there's enough hot days, 100-degree days during the summer already. It's like you need some sort of break, and then there's no break. No idea how you do it. I always shave my beard and head. The way I see it is, I feel like I've gone through worse things in my life. I've been through worse situations. I've put myself through worse torture. Like, yeah, it does suck. Like, especially when I was walking in the park, the wind was blowing everywhere, and I couldn't see. I couldn't put my head on. I couldn't do anything. I was blind. Like, I just knew where I had to go, the general direction I had to go, and I just went that way. But like, I do enjoy having shorter hair, just for like the the function reason. I don't really necessarily think it looks better or whatever, or care, and even in that sense. Like, I do like keeping longer hair and beard through the winter, but hey, Dan the man, you got a fast lane? Oh. If I was staying all day, I would definitely take you up on that offer. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it would be like a waste right now, and especially with how long fast lane lines are right now. Like, that would be awesome. I would if I was staying all day and I was streaming all day, I would definitely would take that up and do some pocket rides and whatnot. But unfortunately, here I am in a situation when I'm turning down fast lane. Dang it. But it is what it is. And then, oh, yep, there you are. I just saw your what's up, Dan. And there's Gengar. I don't know if I saw you earlier or not. Okay, this table sucks. Alright, we'll give this about 15 more minutes or so, get a nice little cool down. I can't pick between having my glasses on or off. You always get a week of cold weather in October, like we get that kind of in Ohio. It's like the false spring. A lot of times in wintertime you'll get like the nice sunny day or whatever, and you're like, oh wow, winter's finally over, and then nope, you at least have like 2 more snowfalls after that. Usually when you get your first false spring, you're gonna have like 1 or 2 more snowfalls after that. So I get it, it's just on the opposite end. And I'm assuming I'm gonna get claimed for this song, but it's quiet enough that I might not pick it up. Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to noise canceling, see. Nope. I forgot how to do it. Thought it was a double tap. Figure it out later. You're not ready to cool down yet? It means closer to snow. But I mean, cool down in the relative sense that like cool down from 100 at least, like 100 or 80. I'd be okay with some like nice 60, 70, like, lower 60 degree days or whatever, but like it feels like it's either 80 or nothing. It's gonna drop straight down to like freezing, which, like I said, it's just gonna go from 80 to snow almost. I feel like just whatever, but I'm just not looking forward to November weather, I guess. Magnum is magnuming. Oh. That was cool. Got a message in it. There's a screen all vibrating. It's been in the 60s at night. Yeah, but those are nice nights. Let's see. I'm starting to cool down here. Starting to feel better. So I enjoy speed walking through the park, and like I said, I was getting a nice heart rate there. I was like, kept it, a nice workout there. But when it gets to the point when then like I'm ready to like sit down and rest for a bit, and I can't find any spots to like cool, like nice shady spots to rest, like that's when it gets annoying, and I have to keep like walking around to try to find some place to rest. That's when it gets a little much. Like I like walking around, like hard walking, and then like getting to a point and then just sitting and resting and chilling, and then doing it again, sort of thing. That's how I get my that's how I absorb my endorphins or whatever, if that makes sense. Like do my workout, walk around, get like pumped up, and then sit down, chill, like I'm doing right now. Like I'm just feeling good, just trying to be present and like understand where I'm at right now and where I like could be in a lot worse situations right now, and here I am like sitting on a beach in 80-degree weather like in October. Like, I suppose you can't ask for much better than that right now. Even though I have to go to work later, still need to make rent, still need to do all that stuff. Like, just trying to keep in the mindset of, you know, staying present, and things will work themselves out in the end, and try to positively experience the, you know, whatever I can at the moment. It's pretty much up to you whether you're want to, like, how you, like, it's what happens to you may not be in your hands, but what is in your hands is how you react to that, and how you, like, what you do after that, and how you respond to it. And so it's sometimes just changing a few small things that you can control, you know, changes the whole perspective of your situation that you're in, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. Because it's pretty easy to, like, kind of get stuck on like negative thoughts or thought loops, like
Coming, bud?
I know I used to do that a lot. So coming out here definitely helps with that, like, especially streaming too, you know. It kind of helps put everything into perspective, what I got going on right now. Really appreciate everyone with that, and I hope we're really kind of helping ourselves out with that kind of thing, you know. Like, I really enjoy doing this and having you guys here. So you've been on me Scotty bucks. Hey, thanks, Jerry. That would actually, now that you say that, yeah, that would help out a lot right now, to be honest. So I appreciate that. Get chocolate cream cold brew with foam, add extra shot of espresso. Chocolate cream cold brew. I have seen that. I don't necessarily like cold brew though, that's the thing. If that's the case, then we're gonna do a little maintenance here if I can. Yeah, because I just now realized I was gonna get a free drink, but they don't do the stars here, so a lot of times if I'm at like a weird amount, like if I have a lot of, because I get a lot of Starbucks, so if it's like or I don't want to put on $10 or whatever, I'll just do a free drink, or if, you know, whatever the situation is. Alright. Like I said, I had Big B in the car, but since Jerry's so generous, I'll go ahead and get some Scotty Bucks then. Make sure I get that on there before I go in there, because I hate fumbling around with payment. Oh. Okay, we're good. Hooray. Everyone's giving me their orders. Yeah, just give me your orders, guys, and just Venmo it, and I'll drink your coffee for you. If it's really that, I mean, I know it's a tough thing sometimes, you guys, you know, drinking all that yummy coffee, but I'll take the sacrifice. Ice white mocha, that's either that or my shaken espresso. That's probably what I'm gonna get. The chocolate cold brew does sound good, but it kind of depends on who's working there. Like, there's some guys that I recognize that I know that know the menu, because I feel like a lot of times they'll hire people and they don't necessarily know, like, the Starbucks menu or whatever. So depending on, like, who's working there, if I've seen them before, that's usually dictates what I order. Oh, you're very welcome, Jerry. That's kind of, I have noticed, especially with my streams, that like I get more average viewership early on in the year, and I get a lot of people coming in saying, I'll be there in like such and such date, like like I'll be there in August or July or whatever, and they'll come in like in anticipation for their trip, asking questions, and I think that's really cool. And then I think after like everyone has their trips and they've been through their trips, this is kind of on the other end, and it's more kind of regulars now that have stuck through that time, and because I feel like not all of us are as passionate as about Cedar Point as some others are, if that makes sense. So like once people are kind of curious, then once they get their curiosity out and through watching the streams or actually being here, and I'm glad I was there for that or whatever, but there's names I remember seeing early on that don't, either they're lurking or like I said, they got their trip out and they're not as nerdy as we are and want to keep watching, checking out Cedar Point. So that's cool, and I appreciate I can help those people out, and also help out the people that are obsessed with Cedar Point, kind of like me and Jerry and all the rest of us here. Like we're all have a unhealthy relationship with Cedar Point. So I've noticed like on this part of the year now is definitely different than when I first started, especially like I still can't believe that was the thing with the opening day stream. I feel so like I still regret the fact that I had to leave. That was the best stream I ever did, and I'll probably never, unless it happens again next year with opening day. I'm hoping, because I'm pretty sure I just caught luck with the algorithm, but like had like over 100 concurrents and like so many new like names and people chatting. Like I was trying to keep up. Like I knew there was a lot of people watching, but I didn't have like an idea how many concurrents at the time. I just saw a lot of chat, so I knew there had to be a lot of people, and it wasn't until went back and looked and saw that, how amazed I was at like how that was a thing. So I'm curious to see, basically what I'm getting at, I'm just curious to see how it's going to be next year. Like are we going to have that same sort of spike at the beginning of the year, new people, and then towards Halloweekends, have like the regulars and people that kind of stick around to that time, which is cool. I think I'm looking forward to that, see what the year's here. If you guys are willing to stick with me or whatever, I feel like I like to do this for a while longer, find some things to do in the off season that are fun and keep the Cedar Point stuff going. Random question: use Wi-Fi and cellular? Yes, I do. Electric. I use a service that I'll also be using when I get a IRL backpack that bonds the two connections together. So when one fails, it should like fall back onto the other like seamlessly, or I can like run like 50-50, 90-10, whatever. I normally do like a 90-10, so that cell phone stays there if I need it, but I'm not using my data if I don't have to, I guess, if that makes sense. Get some espresso or ice cream. Oh, some affogato inject. I love me some affogato. Jerry lives at Breakers. Yeah, Jerry has his own room at Breakers. I don't know if you guys knew. Do you guys have Wawa there? I think there is a Wawa somewhere close up here somewhere, but there aren't that many. There's more Sheets. Hey, there's Coaster Cat. And Jennifer Lynn, yo. Your husband, Meatball. Oh, yeah. Myself and Saul and your son saw me walking past TGT with Draco and Beachcliff. Yeah. Oh, that was you guys. I had a feeling that I might figure out who that was, and that was awesome that you guys called us out like that. It really made us feel good. I really appreciate that. That was really cool. That'd have been funnier if, because Drew's parents were there later in the day. Like, I don't think they necessarily understand how this kind of stuff works yet. You know how that is. Like, so I think it'd have been funny, like just walking along, and all of a sudden, if you guys would have done that to everyone, said all our names randomly, like, they'd have been like, "Wait, what? What are you guys actually doing?" I mean, it's not that we're that big or whatever, it's just that like what we do in the niche is kind of like a smaller niche, so like it's not that we're huge and whatever, it's just the fact that people that are obsessed with Cedar Point as much as we are, it's kind of a smaller number, so that's amazing. I'm really glad you guys said hi. That made my day. You're in Cleveland shopping with your mom. Might do a park tomorrow. Yeah, it's good that you didn't come today. Put it that way. Did you get a copyright claim from Metallica tribute? Yes, I did inject. It actually, they claimed it on a live performance also of that. So it wasn't, like they claimed the claim came from a live performance of that song from Metallica. So yes, I did get claimed. Which that happened to me at the Irish Festival too. I got claimed for some covers that other bands, there was not too many times that actual music was playing, maybe before concerts were starting or whatever, they'd play music, but there weren't too many situations to get caught with copyright music, and I got hit with some there I didn't think of, and I got hit with it at the tribute band. So I don't know whether or not that's disputable or not. I would think it would be, because it's it's a cover of it, it's a live cover performance of that song, which shouldn't be claimable. It's just the fact that it was so close to that performance that it auto-claimed it. So if I was in a situation where I am monetized or whatever, I'm assuming I could probably dispute that, but it is nice to get recognized. I mean, I'm not saying I feel like I probably am semi-recognizable, whether or not by my own design. You were at Kings Island last week. Had fun, still busy, didn't ride much. Yeah, it's just fun being at Kings Island during haunt. If you can at least get a racer ride in or something like that, or for you, an Orion ride, sit there and chill, enjoy the vibes, especially if you're there on, let's see, a non-Thursday, when they have the actual, the kids stuff, and they play the kids music, and it's all cutesy and do kids music, oh spooky do. And then as soon as 6 or 7 o'clock hits or whatever, it's they flip a switch and the flames hit, and Metallica starts playing, and we're coming to get you, that switch of the flip of the switch right there, that's my favorite thing about Kings Island Haunt for sure. Just being there and enjoying that, from oh cutesy spooky pooky ooh to oh my life's in danger now. Just not so much of it's scarier, it's just the contrast of hearing the kids music the whole day, and then all of a sudden the contrast hits hard there. Get a copyright for the stunt show at Kings Island. Yep, I can see that. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't, like I said, with our size, it doesn't necessarily matter, but it's a bummer in the sense that if you were trying, it's just an extra layer of things you have to deal with once you start getting to a certain size or whatever, and it's kind of realizing that you are going to have to deal with these things eventually or whatever, on the road, and it's YouTube seeks and destroys. That's great. And yeah, they especially do that with the claims for sure. It's one thing I've noticed, I don't even recognize most of the songs I do get claimed for when I go back and check on it. The beer and glasses get away. Yeah, just a little bit, I do have when I do get my hair cut and my beard trimmed and stuff, it is my alternate identity is what I like to call it. Later on, Coaster Cat. Hopefully see you soon. I am looking forward to getting my hair cut and beard shaved or whatever. I may make it some sort of like bit of content or whatever, and maybe like shave my beard early or something like that. But like it's a nice, it's nice I'm able to do that. I guess, you know, like I'm just something that simple. I feel like people pay a lot of money and they spend a lot of time when they try to change their look as drastically as I do when I just from, you know, cutting my hair and shaving my beard or whatever, you know, go from a homeless guy to a semi, maybe he has a good job, I don't know, like type of guy, you know, like living on the corner to having a house and family with a dog, you know, like it just, you know, from just all right, so I think I should probably get moving here or else I'm gonna be stuck. Get everything plugged in. It's annoying Facebook mutes our videos, the Halloween display, because, oh. Wow, they're that bad with it? That's a bummer. And you're like trying to show it off or whatever, and they do that too. Not even like trying to make money off it or whatever, like, come on. Twitch does do a muting thing, but I haven't really come across too big of a issue with like Twitch muting anything. Because they only mute the VOD and no one really watches Twitch, no one watches Twitch VODs. So, alright, we're switching off the mic here for a second. Going over here. Do I need to? Let's see how it works. I did have an issue, and I don't know what the issue was with my mic disconnecting last time. It was when I had my battery plugged in, and I think it's only when I think there's a way to like switch this into like a different wattage mode. I think there's like a low wattage mode, which I think is default. So I did notice my phone charging more than it should have. So yeah, we're gonna see if my mic keeps disconnecting now with this, like this. If it does, I'll unplug the battery. You're actually shocked Disney doesn't drive over into me. I feel like they have enough lawyers that, I mean, you don't want to mess around with that. They don't have to drive over there, like they can, I mean, I don't know. That's just not something I want to mess around with for sure. The whole Disney stuff I've always been kind of not necessarily anti-Disney, just it's never been my thing. And I don't necessarily knock people that are into it, because I'm into some weird stuff or whatever too, you know, different things that aren't adult-like or whatever, I don't know, whatever you're supposed to, whatever. So like, I don't necessarily knock them for their interests, they're having fun, they're not hurting anyone or whatever, so. But the Disney Corporation itself, that's a whole different story. Okay, my hat's almost dried out. Should have like tried to dry it out some more. But at this point, I guess, I think what do we do? Go in and get some Starbucks? What time is it? And we'll go for about 45 minutes or so here. We'll go get some Starbucks. I don't really want to worry about getting food. I'm not that hungry right now. And it's just going to be a huge hassle. The only time I do it right now maybe is if I was off stream. Like it's really, like I said, I can go through some things on stream, but trying to get food by myself, especially if like my hand's already full with the stream and I'm trying to like, you know, carry a food tray or whatever, like I think I might just skip that. Maybe if Happy Fryer has a short line, let's do that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's get some Starbucks, drink that on the way in the park, and we'll hit the Happy Fryer, see if I can like sneak in there and get some like a cheese on a stick or something. I don't know. Yeah, food's jam-packed. Like I said, the nachos and the Grand Pavilion, that was like all the way back. Like I was like, wow, the bathroom line's really long, but no, that's for nachos. So I'm just gonna stroll along now, I think. I'm going TGI Fridays or this way, actually. We should go in the front, but my feet are actually hurting right now because I have my walking shoes on and I do need to tighten them up a little bit. I should have tightened them up before I got up, but oh my god, this song. These shoes are like designed to like walk really fast in, or like if I try to like fight against the shoe from like having me walk quickly in them, it like hurts because I'm like walking against the little like arc. There's a little like arc in my shoe right there or whatever. You kind of see it. So if you like fight against that, it kind of, you feel it. Anyone else get a Cedar Point survey? So I got a survey last year for Kings Island, I think. I don't think I ever got one for Cedar Point, and I didn't get one for Cedar Point again. But at the same time, I feel like...
Good afternoon.
Hi. I feel like I may have been too... I don't know. Like I actually like answered truthfully or whatever in the one I did for Kings Island, so I don't know if I got blacklisted or what. You know how that is. Maybe I told them some things they didn't want to hear, or I wasn't necessarily being... It was like for like when they were like surveying for like the Beast extension, or they're like, what would you think if we extended the Beast and made it whatever, like I was like, really? Like, come on. So I almost think that was like a bait to like cut people out that aren't going to be 100% into everything they're doing. I don't know. So yeah, like basically what I'm getting at is I don't think I'm going to get a survey again. And I don't know if you guys heard me or not, so I wasn't paying attention to my reception. Alright, see where we are. Electric's definitely got appreciation for walking around these parks alone. Did it Cedar Point last weekend and Six Flags yesterday. I like just like figuring out stuff to do by yourself kind of thing. Because yeah, it is different. Like I'm kind of used to it or whatever. So that's why it's nice. Like with the stream now, I'm just kind of doing the same thing I would normally do if I was here by myself. But now I have bringing you guys along with me, sort of thing. So it is kind of like a skill in and of itself to like entertain yourself when you're here by yourself. Like you really have to like have a plan, like all right, I'm gonna do this, I want to do this, or like have some sort of thing where like a goal, like this busy day, I at least want to like get some food and like hit up a ride or whatever, you know what I mean? Like as long as you have some sort of goal, and you have like little mini goals in between, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna do a lap around the park and then get a drink or something, you know, and have these little like mini things, little things to like accomplish. That really helps. Like if you're just like wandering around, like looking for things to do, like it can get boring pretty quick. So, like I said, I like being here at the park with friends. I also like being here by myself too, and like streaming, even if I'm not streaming, and you know, and there's nothing I really dislike here. Certain times I can get like stuck in situations, or like, I mean, it's not like maybe a less than ideal situation, or if that makes sense, but I'm like never in like a situation where I'm like dreading it or, you know, disliking it. So
Well, don't leave the other thing. Where'd you put it? Huh?
now Friday was pretty busy, like yesterday.
You guys are all set, and we'll have that You're very welcome.
Yeah, I feel like they're pretty selective, Jay, with their selection of like survey people or whatever. So we got blacklisted because the only one that got the QA fight. Yep. Yeah, like I, from what I can know about Six Flags and Cedar, prior Cedar Fair, like they can be pretty, I don't know, emotional in a sense. Like they can, like when you're trying to, like, we all love Cedar, we all love the parks. Like we all want, I feel like, positive experiences here, and like the way we say things may not, like we're passionate, and the way that we articulate the things that we want to say may not come across as positive as they want to see things, like we're generally positive about the things we will say, but we're going to be negative about the things we talk about, because sometimes those things need to be talked about in order to work through them and have a better product in the end. So like it's just, I feel like it's tough for them sometimes to swallow the pills that they need to, if that makes sense, So they just don't like hearing certain things the way, like, even though the end result is the same, they want, the shareholders make money, we want nice parks to be at, and that all generally is, for the most part, should be the same thing. When it's not, that's when we have a problem. Like when making money for the shareholders equals a negative experience for us, like that's a no good. Like it should be a harmonious kind of like better park experience, better things going on for the park goer should equal higher profit for the shareholder. Like that's an ideal situation. That's where it should be, but whatever, we'll get with that. Hello.
Okay, start for it.
Do a venti ice shake and espresso.
Venti ice shake and espresso?
Yeah, with do 4 pumps of classic syrup.
Okay.
Ristretto shots and breve.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Take a name for the order.
Scott.
Scott. All right, give a season pass.
Here it is,
Perfect.
and then a Starbucks card.
Perfect.
I like saying that beforehand, so.
Yes. Makes it a very fast transaction.
Because otherwise you have to cancel it out unnoticed.
Yes.
I've gotten a lot of Starbucks here.
I'll say, and these machines are so slow. All right, so it's gonna go from 746 down to 634. We'll scan that. And you are all set to go. We'll have
Thank
it
you.
right now.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, that went pretty smooth. I made the decision to go ahead and do my espresso drink. Oh my god, my hair is like wild today. Oh. Got my shaken espresso tea. Get some espresso, head over. Oh, you got an idea there, Inject. I've always thought of getting espresso from here and taking it over to the bar and doing like having them put it into like a drink or whatever, like having an alcoholic espresso drink. All right, you're always with groups and it's chaotic, but it's really peaceful doing them. Yeah, you can really control your own pace, have your own goals, and spend that time like sitting and chilling, figuring out what you want to do next, and you're not under any pressure, or No, I didn't get Scotty. I don't mind that we are, because we never pieces that walking eggshells. Yep. I have a lot of opinions on that. I don't know what I want to say with that, but it's like I feel like we have enough resources and things in front of us that at least in my situation, I feel like I'm able to do what I want to do with my own resources, my own kind of like ideas, and my own like executions. Like I don't feel like I need just let me in the park or whatever, and I can go from there. Like I don't need any like Trader Days or anything like that, you know, extra stuff. Like, to me personally, like that would be extra on top, like, and things I don't want on top of what I'm getting right now, which is what I want. Like, I just want to enjoy the park and enjoy my time here. And I've already worked once for Cedar Fair, and at this point I don't know if I will again, if that makes sense. Like, I would like to maybe do like a Screamster year again one of these years, but like it's just not going to be feasible probably. And that one year I did work here definitely kind of opened my eyes, and it's kind of like formed opinions I have now, so, of that whole situation. Whereas, like, I feel like if people were to like maybe work a year as a Screamster, or like kind of see in the background how things work and operate and how they utilize their labor in a sense, you might have like a different sort of perspective on the whole idea, I guess. And constructive criticism, yeah, like it's tough to stay positive all the time, you know, like we're humans, you know, like it's when you dwell on the negativity and you can't get past the negativity and you just like kind of go over and that's when I feel like it starts. But I feel like it's like human to be like to be like you're passionate about something as much as we are with this, like you're going to want to see the thing, like, yeah, there's a lot of great things here and we're very jaded and like all the awesome things that we have here, but like once you get used to those like positive things for so much, yeah, like at a certain point there only is like negatives. Like, and the only reason that we may speak on a negative is to potentially change it and make it into a positive, you know, like at least the way I would like to see it. Thank you. What I'm getting at here is I feel like a lot of like the coaster community, like we're all very passionate and we may not know the best way to like express that passion, and a lot of times that passion can come out as like negativity, but at the same time you get to like think of where that's coming from, like it's coming from a place of like not necessarily compassion in a sense, but it's like a sense of caring, you know. We all care about this place and want it to do better, you know. Not necessarily, we don't want, if the byproduct of this park doing better is that the shareholders get more money and everything or whatever, then so be it, whatever, you know. It's the world we live in. But like I said earlier, if it comes down to negative park experiences, negative things that we have to deal with equal higher profits for shareholders, that's where I have a problem with this, if that, you know, if that makes sense. So I guess try to get past that. But actually, let's keep this down and grab my drink. I'll be back. I guess you guys still hear me, but I feel weird talking to myself. Heard it's gotten worse since the mirrors are. I mean, there's been so many changes at the CEO stepping down and whatnot. Like just seeing what's happening with the leadership, companies like this, it all starts from the top down, I guess, if that makes sense. Like a lot of the stuff starts from the top down, so if everything at the top is kind of discombobulated and weird, then it's hard to fix it from that. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I always forget that I have a mic on and I can like keep talking even though I'm over here. Oh, this looks good. Oh yeah. The paid haunted houses really sucked. Like the ones that weren't paid, or you know, like the newer ones, yeah, like because I've heard good things about The Conjuring, but having The Conjuring, I don't feel like is a good trade for having to pay for all the other ones, and then a potential decrease in quality. I mean, let me think. I didn't do any Cedar Point houses this year. I'm hoping to do Conjuring. I did a couple of houses. I did House of the Dragon and Area 51, or whatever it is, whatever it is, at Kings Island. They were okay. Especially House of the Dragon, like, the set design on it was great. Conjuring is cool. I'm hoping to do it next Thursday. I'm thinking I really want to try and stream next Thursday, but I also want to like have fun on it. You know what I mean? Like I want to. I don't know how to put this. Basically, there's things that are hard to do while I'm streaming, especially when it gets like dark at night. Like the stream doesn't look as good, and I feel like when I'm with people, I feel like it's like I'm holding up the group, or everyone's like, got to do what I'm doing because I'm streaming, or I don't want it to be like that. You know, I don't want to feel like I don't necessarily want to be like the center of attention of the group or whatever. You know, I just want to be like a part of the group and doing what you know what I mean. Like it gets to a certain point where it's like, well, where do you want to go? And I was like, I mean, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I don't have anything planned. I'm just here, just so happen to be holding the camera that's just, you know, streaming or whatever. So if I do stream, it'll probably be like early on, a couple hours, kind of like I do now, maybe up until like 10 o'clock, and then I'll have from 10 to midnight to fart around, you know, have fun. And what I mean by have fun is like me, myself, like I have fun streaming one night. Of course, I'm not saying I don't have fun. What I mean by have fun is that like I don't have to worry about the group worrying about me with the streaming. Just kind of better. All tangled up. I need to take my bag off. Hang on. Give me a quick second to get back into sun mode here because I am not able to survive at the moment. I'm in power save mode. Okay, got the glasses, got the hat. You guys definitely didn't want to hear that right there. Okay. So what's been weird about me also is like I have fall allergies, so it's like I got hit really hard at the beginning of the.
How's it going?
Appreciate it. should be back. I had to like force it back onto the Wi-Fi. I don't know what all you guys caught, but I don't like that parking lot's always really bad for streaming, so. I'm waiting for these people to pass. I don't know when you guys left me. I don't know if it was like right after I left Breakers or what, but that parking lot's really bad right there. I try to avoid it, but I might get. Shoot, now I'm thinking of it. This one might. This one might get me. This.
I mean, Bell's got that one. That was awesome.
So.
Oh, that catches the outfit. Yeah.
Gonna have to be prepared to get searched or whatever, you know, with a bag. Do this too before I forget. Get my pass ready. Alright. Alright, let's we're gonna get flagged here because it's annoying. I have to deal with it.
Everybody to the right, please.
Sorry.
Just the camera. You're going to shut off.
Yeah.
You can leave your drink there.
That's the thing, yeah, like as I put that down to get ready to strip everything.
Yeah, I see now. Well,
What do I do?
Let me just take it.
Yeah, go ahead, I don't care. It's like roll the dice. I can walk through it and like, you know, like
What will hit here probably won't hit on the front. You have some battery packs in there as well.
That's what's plugged into here now. I think maybe when it's plugged in, I bet you that's the thing.
It could be.
Thank you. Hello. Not too bad. How are you? Definitely appreciate it. See, I got flagged there, but he was nice about it. He let me. He just like looked inside there or whatever. I didn't have to like take everything off because that's so annoying. Like, especially my hat and sunglasses. Like, I get tangled. Like, my hat, my sunglasses, my beard, my hair. Everything gets like in a huge like knot right there. I'm just like, I'm trying. Forget my coffee. What? Blasphemy. Alright, where we're going, guys? Happy Friday, right? Yeah, Happy Friday. How to remember. What are we doing? Where are we going? Preferably, I like to finish my.
What's up, YouTube? Oh,
Hey. What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Cake, babe. Hashtag geek babe. I do think that must be it because I feel like it's very hit or miss. Like, I didn't set. Last time I was streaming, that's when I set it off too, and everything was plugged in. So I didn't set it up earlier, and it wasn't plugged in. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's what the issue is. That it's like sitting on top of my cell phone, and when it's plugged in, it's like, I don't know, causes something to go on there. Maybe I don't know. Because I walked through the one on the right, it went off. I came back through, I walked through the center one, it didn't go off. Then I walked back through it again, then it went off again. And I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Like, I mean, he's like, oh, let's look at it, you know, just check it out. Like, I don't care. As long as you zip everything back up, it's fine. And it's funny, I set my drink down because I was getting ready to take everything off, but then I was just like, I wonder what happened if I just walk through it again or whatever. And then it didn't go off. I was like, and I walked back through it again, like, and then it went off. I'm like, well. Almost got ran over. Suggesting it's because it's hard for me to. No, it's not the door. Happy Fryer is at the door. I don't think I'm getting food today. Only way I can think of is like I ended the stream a little bit earlier. I don't know when I don't remember when I had to be into work. Now I'm thinking of it, I do need to probably check. So we'll go from there. Powered by a power tool battery. Huh. So I wonder if like once that battery stops, you know, starts losing power, maybe not as like fully charged, and it's a little bit stronger and picks up things a little better, which I feel like would be an issue, but if that's the case, I mean, which I suppose, like I said, it also kind of makes sense with isolating it from like a main power grid or whatever, so you couldn't like, I don't know, be weird with it somehow or another. Whatever, I don't know. Steel-toed shoes also set them off? Wow. What do you do then? I guess they just look through your bag or whatever, all your stuff. And if you don't have anything, I guess you did just point out the steel-toed shoes at that point. Okay. Oh, I'm allergic to weeping willow tree. This always gets me. I would look at the water, but water trips out the stream. Speaking of, I feel like the stream's tripping out pretty bad right now. So we're gonna try to find a different spot to go to. Trying to walk through crowds and look at the screen numbers. I think I need to reset or something. Again. Okay. It's going to be probably a good time to start and winding up the stream anyway, just because I know certain parts of networks can get overloaded, and the way I like to stream can be an issue. See if I can find a random spot over here to sit down. I really hope they keep this. It's nice. No open spots. I really feel like I need to mess with the stream right now, but I don't have an opportunity. People are waiting on the Conjuring tickets already. It's wild. This is the line for Conjuring. It's not even open yet.
I've seen all of it.
What?
This is the line to get your tickets for the Conjuring. You gotta wait in a line to get your ticket to wait in a line. That's the kind of day it is right now. This is the line you're waiting in to get your ticket so you can wait in another line. Holy. this is just what people are doing today, I guess. I would assume maybe that they would be able to sell the, like, it would go quick once they start selling the tickets or whatever, but geez, just now found the end. Start going into zigzag mode here. I had to crash through front of a girl's chair, I didn't realize that. Whew. Okay, now I can we can chat. What we got? Uncle kept setting off metal detector, come to see, walk through, and we go like 3 or 4 times thinking it was his belt. Just open at 5. I actually don't know. Hey, how's it going?
We were in your last video.
Oh, really? Well, I'm streaming right now, so you know you'll be in this one too.
I just found you.
What's that?
I just found you.
Oh, yeah.
I looked behind me like, that's the live streamer that was
Yep. I mean, I'm sure I'm pretty recognizable.
on the boardwalk.
Yep. I was there earlier today too. You guys have a good day. Take care. Well, another 2 points. So that was the last man, I know it was the parent that knew me or whatever, but like that was the last type of person I was expected to say my name. You guys heard that right? It was definitely, you know, the parent over, I'll wave to him or whatever. But like I said, I'm the beard and the glasses, you know. That's a thing. That was pretty cool. I mean, so like I said, I was the last. That was really cool though. I saw the kids waving at me or whatever, you know, like it's like, hey. And I didn't realize that they were like recognized me or whatever, you know. I would have stopped the first time, you know. Said hi, but just based on my the analytics, you know, the demographics that the numbers I get, that's like the 0.01% of like any sort of person that probably watched me. So, but like I said, you know, it's probably, you know, their parents. So, shout out to you for being a cool parent, whoever you are. I need to start. I'm really bad at like recognizing, like, or remembering certain names, you know, putting names to faces and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's a skill I'm going to have to develop here in the next few years. I think I'm going to start recognizing more people. Like I saw Elvis yesterday, and I was totally zoned out. Like I was in backbeat. I was in the line for backbeat, and he was like ahead of me, and I was like totally zoned out, just like staring off into the netherworld, like not even in the. You know what I mean? Like, I was just really hungry and had a lot of things in my mind or whatever. And all of a sudden he turned around and he's, oh, hey, Scotty. He's like, oh, hey, Elvis, what's up? I would have said something earlier, but actually, like, you know, been in this realm. Consciousness. Nope, Scully's not awake yet. I don't know what time he comes up. He wakes up. I'm assuming same time as everything else.
Pretty much everything else.
Oh, we're really going back.
Hey! It's Coaster Cat's brother. Wait, so his brother's here, but he's not here. Wow. Yeah, I think we're doing my battery. I think if the way I have my mic set up in the battery, apparently there's like a high wattage mode, and whenever it goes into the high wattage mode is when it has, I can't, there's too much going on in those wires when it's like running high wattage for it, as it splits like the microphone data and the charge. So it has to differentiate between what is the charge and what's the information coming from the mic. So when it's running at like a lower wattage, it doesn't charge the battery, but it like keeps it at like a 0 rate. Oh my gosh, Panda line. There's a start of Panda. And I think we're probably just gonna start heading out. We're just gonna watch the car, guys. I think this is a sign that that's probably enough for today. Yeah. You guys see that, right? I think I'm ready to go. End it there. It's getting late anyway. Getting about that time. Courtesy of Jerry, and I have my Big B in the car also, so I have my coffee to go get my coffee, and then I have my pre-coffee to get this coffee to go back to my other coffee. So we're set. Millennium Force, the regular line. Well, that's got to be at least an hour and a half. I've never seen it back here. Last time I seen it in these queues is when I like first rode it back in 02 or whatever it was, 01. Yeah, that's wild. Do a quick little detour here. So the fast lane doesn't seem so bad, but non-fast lane, yeah, it's like in those queues over there. That's no go. That's a big no go.
You could get the wait time shorter.
And it's kind of funny to say that, because I feel like for the amount of people that do say something and recognize me, there are probably like at least 3 or 4 other people that don't, because not everyone's gonna like, be like, hey, what's up? Like, at least from what I know in my perspective and what I would do in that situation, like, those are some of the looks I get sometimes where I feel like they do recognize me in a sense and they want to say something but don't, or whatever, Like, what do you say? Like, someone lost their jacket over here. A lone jacket. Free jacket. Oh my gosh. This is like a nightmare to me right here. Crossing all those people in this area. Like, I have to stay off to the left, because if you go over to the right, you get cut off by the fence right there. And it just like slows everything down. And wait a minute, Rougarou. Oh yeah, Rougarou's running it, yeah. Yesterday, Rougarou was not running, so that's what made me second guess myself there. How are we doing stuff on my fire? We're good. If I'm able to run 60, and I'm gonna go, yeah, the painting line, there's no way. I'm running 60 frames right now. Probably could have had a more smooth stream if I just ran 30. But I always try to push 60 whenever I can, because I really like it so much more in live action, like especially around here. Like, I don't know if I'd ever, like, there aren't too many videos I'd make unless it was like pure BMX or whatever, like I've done before. But like 60, I feel like has its spots, and I really like watching my stream in 60 frames. So even if I mean some more like I'm probably getting right now.
Over here, buddy.
Iron Dragon Lime is out the gate. Siren's Curse is a listed 210-minute long line. I think it was like an hour-long fast lane. 210. All right, so that's what, like 2.5 hours? Right? Yeah, 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're heading now. We're leaving. I had fun today. Like, I really didn't do anything. I didn't get food. Expectations low sort of thing, you know what I mean? That's what I was doing today. Had the lowest of expectations, and they're getting even lower like as the day goes on. There's no like I can't imagine like being stressed to like get everything done today that you want to do. Even with fast lanes and express stuff or whatever, like that's what everyone else has it right now too. Like it's just like I just feel bad for people that want to come to Cedar Point. Maybe this is like their only day or whatever. Like, cause I've had my fill today. Well, hung out with you guys here as a stream, got me some Starbucks, going back to my Big B. Like, I can't get Big B where I'm at really easily. It's semi-close to where I work, but it's like on the way here, so I always get my Big B coffee. Someone was wanting about Raven earlier. Here it is. Just now made it over here. I get distracted a lot in my streams. It's one of the reasons why I like streaming by myself, because I can be like as ADHD as I want to. Just kind of do whatever. Walk around aimlessly if I want to. Take all the long ways. Like, I've never been one to like walk the most like ultra efficient way. I really don't care, as long as I get to that, you know, destination eventually. Like, people always bug me, like, I grew up in this town or whatever, and then people tell me which way to go. It's like, I know how to get there. Like, I'm sorry that like it's gonna be 30 seconds longer or whatever, but like this is the way I like to go to this place, so be quiet. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna get there eventually. I know where I'm going. Like, it's not like we're gonna like head up in a dead end or something like that because we didn't go the ultra most efficient way. Like, I mean, that's always been my driving style in general. It's been more like a long-term. Oh yeah, I did, Coaster Cat. It took me like a second to process. Wait a second, that's Connor, or you know, like that's like someone I recognize. Like, it's like, wait a second.
Right here.
Especially because you said you weren't here, so I was like, I had like a, you know, the dial-up noise, like, oh wait a second, oh that's, because I have to expect to see you here, but I was like, wait a second, I know you're not here, but he's here, so it's like, wait a minute, what? Nope. So these are our friends, that's cool. Well, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm like so overwhelmed and like over it right now, I would have stopped real quick, said hi or whatever, but like, I am on my way out. This is wild. don't know if you can kind of see the sea of people right now that I'm like walking against, but every time Scott says like, that's my filler word, okay? It's the thing I say when my brain. It's the thing I say when I'm like filling up space to where my brain's like thinking on the next thing to say. So it's like a processing word, you know, like it's not. There we go. And now that I'm conscious of it, but it's also kind of how I grew up. Everyone said it. It's like very it's one of those things you say, and it's like becomes part of your vernacular or whatever, and you aren't necessarily aware of it until someone says something, and you're aware of it, and now you're like, oh. How do I not say that now? I can't not say like I can't like not like say like. Rip. Okie dokie. Gonna take a bath here. Oh my gosh, Hugo's. Who wants to wait in this line for Hugo's? Or at least the pizza will be fresh. Like, normally anytime I go to Hugo's, it's like no line, and no one like eats the cheese pizza, and it's been sitting there for however long, and it's all dry or whatever. But if you were to wait in that line, I'm assuming the stuff you get would be semi-fresh. And I'd be pumping it out. That's the only upside to long lines like this, especially like with Happy Fryer or Hugo's. And then you have the food that kind of sits out for a bit, sits out for longer. Something that you like but may not be as like popular for everyone else. When the park's busier, you know, they're rotating, they're going through that stuff a lot faster. So you get more opportunity to get more fresh food, even though you may wait longer for it. There's a potential for it to be like better quality just because it's more fresh and whatnot. Don't know how many times I cuss. Well, that is one thing on my streams you'll notice. As many times as I say like, I don't cuss. So, wow, Gatekeeper's barely going over. It's windy. It's like in valley territory right now. Watch how slow it's going to go over here. Oh my gosh, it's like going to valley. Where does it normally valley at? Like after here, right? No mid-course brake run.
Melt those down.
Lost track of it. That was going really slow. I almost thought it was going to valley over the ZRG roll. I wish I could have seen like they come up to the brake run, because there was no brakes in the mid-course there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Okay, catch back up on chat here, because I was catching up on chat when I saw that, and that was weird. So all those people waiting in line for Gatekeeper right now. Oh, that sucks. You already got to take a shot when Drew says, apparently. Thank you. Nope, good to go. Appreciate it.
Have a great evening.
You too.
Please have your tickets in hand. If your tickets are passing,
Trent has his own drinking game. I'm gonna go to the bathroom here, and then we'll start heading out. It's very windy right now, and it was an empty train, and they're probably testing the wind right now. If it gets too windy, it can't run, so I've been evac'd off of Gatekeeper because it's been too windy before. It is windy right now. My beer getting caught in the wind. So, all right, we're gonna go bathroom quick. Now we're back. Okay, yeah, I don't like what my connection's doing. I'm really glad I don't have to worry about streaming all day, because it would be not fun, I think, trying to keep a stable connection and whatnot. Like, it's not, I wouldn't have fun streaming, it's just like the situation, like circumstances around me trying to stream isn't that very ideal at the moment, so heading out. Okay, well, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream for the most part. I mean, it's another, random stream, just kind of showing the crowds how busy it is and give you a kind of perspective on being here without actually being here and whatnot. You know how it is. I had my fill. I didn't get anything done. There's no way I'd probably really, especially because I know I'm going to be here on Thursday and it's going to be, there isn't much going on Thursdays, I guess, put it that way. So that's where I'm gonna do everything I want to do is gonna be on a Thursday. So I'm gonna get across here. See how windy it is. Blow my beard around. So that's when I know my beard's getting long, is when the wind like actually pushes my head, like my beard gets caught in the wind. Yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I didn't do anything other than, show the crowds. Got recognized a few times. That was pretty cool. At least once, I guess. I always appreciate people saying hi, Never thought I'd ever be in that kind of position, but I feel like when I know people are saying hi, or they're usually from a streamer, they recognize me from this kind of thing, so I know it's from like a positive direction or whatever. So like I feel like a lot of any sort of anxieties I may have, different social anxieties and whatnot, it's different now here at the park and being recognized, because I know I'm being recognized for something I want to be. Okay, so it's getting that bad. I guess I wanted to come back on here and at least say bye or whatever. Hopefully this is coming through. If anyone's still here, I do want to stream, like I said, a couple hours on Thursday, so I'll be this Thursday coming up. Like, whatever, I don't even know what that date that is, but maybe do like I do want to get more like Halloweekend stuff and whatnot, so do a couple hour stream on Thursday from like 8 to 10 or something, like I have a late night stream. So hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I'm heading off to work. Appreciate everyone hanging out and, you know, getting through all the technical issues or whatever. So thank you everyone for being here and all the kind words and saying hi to me in the park. Everything, it means a lot. It really does. So see everyone on Thursday. Love everyone. Bye.